Here by Mr. Mithilesh from Netscope. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us here today. Sir, my first question to you would be around zero trust architecture. So, we know zero trust architecture as a concept has been around for quite some time, but given that there has been emergence of new technologies and new softwares, new tools, the definition has slightly changed. So, I wanted to understand your opinion on this.
Definitely, right? If you start in the beginning, it's like the never trust, always verify, right? So it started with the identity. So it started with the human identity. Then it becomes like non-human identity. Now there are a lot of things around non-human identity like tokens, certificate, and then different security posture, the managed versus non-managed. So there are different sorts of identity that you can verify. And now coming into the AI portion, right? You have to now getting into the token and how that you control on those identity and verification. So that's how it's growing from journey of human identity to non-human identity to across the different identity coverage. And as you know, it's like the whole architecture and idea of it is like you can reduce the blast radius, right? So how do you do that is properly more like a micro segmentation you do. So in a very layman's language, if you try to relate, we had a VPN world where when you have an access, you have the entire network access. Now we are into like you only need to have access to a particular application for a particular time frame with a particular permission. So from the whole perimeter access now to the application only for the purpose and use, that's where we came from and that's how it's not just like one product or one service. So it's like the maturity, you start at some point and then you slowly get into like creating as many micro segmentation as possible in different layers of an applicability, and then you kind of verify before you allow them the access.
Quite interesting, sir. So another thing I would like to ask is, today we are here at Security BSides Bangalore, and it's a community-led event. I wanted to understand how you feel about this event, if there's one takeaway that you're, as a learning that you're taking away from this event.
Sure, this is my third back-to-back year attending the BSides Bangalore. So I have seen that from last 3 years it's going further and further, right? And as we heard from a couple of other speakers, like we have different kind of, I would put into the three bracket of the audience. Those who are in early phase, they are coming to understand and learn. Those who are ready to share the knowledge, and somebody is more doing like further on mentoring and all those things. So you have a blend of people who does, it's win-win for all, right? For the newcomers to understand how things are happening, for the middle one to to get the path where they can go, and for the seniors to share the knowledge. And so that's happening pretty well. So this is awesome.
Definitely, sir. Thank you so much for joining us today. It was truly a pleasure to have you here, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.